Yo, what is up, guys? My name is Nicholas Earl, and welcome back to another episode of Earl Sports Bets. And today we've got another NHL slate we're going to be going over. Only two games we're getting today because I believe we're supposed to have a third, but the Boston Bruins and the Washington Capitals series is over. So we have two games today. We get Toronto and Montreal at 7:30, and then we get the Hurricanes and the Predators at 8 o'clock. And it should be a pretty good night of hockey. So it should be a fun one. But before we get into the video, before we get into the recap of what happened yesterday, you guys know what to do. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we come out the video here at Earl Sports Bets. You can also follow us on our social medias at BetsEarl on Twitter, at Earl Sports Bets on Instagram. We also have a Discord chat if you guys want to join that. The link to that is in the description of the video down below. And, all right, let's recap yesterday. If I just would have left the Grand Salami off, we would have had a profitable day for the first time in a while during the playoffs. Stanley Cup continues to kick my ass. I'm just going to be straight up on it. It's not been good. And this is just one of the parts of just handicapping for the public to see is they'll see when you lose games, and that's exactly what I've been doing during these playoffs. I've only won 12 out of 35 games for the playoffs. It's not been pretty for Stanley Cup, and it is what it is. It happens. You go on bad runs. Playoffs have not been nice to me. I can't wait for next round now. I just want to get a new slate of games, but it should be a fun one for today. We got some decent-sized favorites. So let's get into today's slate and try to turn our luck around when it comes to the NHL here. And we're going to be starting here with the Montreal Canadiens hosting the Toronto Maple Leafs, minus 175 for the Leafs, plus 158 for the Canadiens. Over under 5.5 goals for this one. And I was looking at this game, and we're going to get Carey Price, and I'm almost assuming we're going to get Jack Campbell here. It's a back-to-back. These two teams played last night, and Toronto won 2-1. These two teams have played two low-scoring games so far. Two of the three have gone under the total. The second game went over. It was a 5-1 game. Montreal has been struggling to score against Toronto, though. They scored 2 in Game 1, 1 in Game 2, and 1 in Game 3. And I think the continue to struggle to score will continue here. This Montreal team is just not looked particularly great during these few games. They got the shorthanded goal in Game 1 to win it for them, but since then they've put up all of 2 goals. I like the under in this game. We're taking under 5.5 between the Canadiens and the Leafs here. I feel like this is just a good spot for an under. I think they'll continue to play towards the under. It's going to be a tight game, a lot of defense. So give me the under in this game. I also lean towards the Leafs, which they are actually part of a 2-leg parlay for me. I have a parlay as a play for today as well, taking the minus 175 on the Leafs and parlaying it with a team from the next game, where we're going to be looking at them in just a minute here. But for the Montreal Canadiens and the Toronto Maple Leafs, we're going under the total of 5.5, and we're taking the Maple Leafs as the first leg of a 2-leg parlay. Our next game is the Nashville Predators at the Carolina Hurricanes. Minus 199 favorites are the Canes. Plus 179 are the Preds. Over under 5.5 goals for this one. We do have a confirmed goalie, Alex Nedeljkovic, back in net for the Carolina Hurricanes. Really no doubt behind that one. He's looked good so far this series. And Nashville is most likely going to be UC Saros. Coming off of back-to-back wins in Nashville, but now this series heads back to PNC Arena, where Nashville, that's like their kryptonite. This Nashville team has looked awful when it comes to playing at PNC Arena. Looking at some stats here, Carolina leads the series 8-4. They're 6-0 at home against Nashville at PNC Arena. The puck line is 5-1 for Carolina, covering 5 out of 6 times the puck line. Carolina is 23-3-5 at home this year. Nashville is 13-15-2 on the road this year. This just plays perfectly into a Carolina puck line. and the second half of our parlay with the money line for the Hurricanes with the money line for the Maple Leafs. I think both favorites win tonight. I think Carolina takes a 3-2 series lead. I think Toronto takes a 3-1 series lead. I think they both make it out of the first round. I think they both win tonight, and I think Carolina wins by margin. This is a Carolina team where even in their last 2 games, they have outshot the Nashville Predators. In Game 3, they outshot them 55-54 in that double overtime. Last game, in Game 4, when they lost in double overtime as well, they outshot them 61-43. This is a Nashville team that's getting drastically outshot, and I think that's going to happen again tonight. I think Carolina is going to have most of the control over the puck. They're going to play their style of hockey where they have possession most of the game, and Nashville is going to have to chase them around the ice, and I think that they win. They win by margin, and they win in front of this PNC Arena crowd in Raleigh, North Carolina tonight, and they get the job done and take a 3-2 series lead back to Nashville, and where they'll probably finish it out there. I have a ticket as well on Carolina, -1.5 games in the series. So I'm hoping the Hurricanes win these next 2 games, and that cashes. That's what I'm looking at for today's slate. We're looking at the Montreal Canadiens and the Toronto Maple Leafs under the total of 5.5. We're going with the Carolina Hurricanes on the puck line +150. And then we're looking at a 2-leg parlay here with the Hurricanes money line and the Maple Leafs money line as well. That is a +138 when I bet it. But that's going to just about wrap up this video. If this information was helpful to you guys at all, feel free to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we come out with a video here at Earl Sports Bets. But that's going to just about do it for this video. I want to thank you guys as always for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And let's make some money. Let's cash some bets in the NHL tonight, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.